There we go.
Here we go. Howdy, howdy,
Hey,
howdy.
we are live. The NFO is back. We are waiting on T. Roy and Reef, but you have Trent was so blessed, and you have Dan the Animal from Pop House. Hey everybody, how goes it? Uh, I am your host, and we're going to have some fun. Hey Bradley over at CCF.
CCF in the house. There we go.
He had a nice video drop today.
Yes, he
Woo.
did. You know, Bradley, you got that sign chase there of oh shoot,
That,
what's her name?
I know
Prickly
it's Black
Princess.
Hole. Yeah.
There's Wayne Tatch, Young Buck.
Hey, Ted. Hey, Young Buck. Hey, Wayne. Anthony Blaze. What's up, buddy?
Everybody is coming in.
Woo. Let's see what we got.
For all y'all here, if you haven't went and watched CSCF's video, they got some chases, they got some sign stuff. They did pretty good today. That's a good haul video. Got to go check it out.
Hey, and non-spoiler alert, make sure you stick around to watch the very end of their video. They got some pretty cool stuff.
Kind of stinky. It worked.
Yeah. Hey, at least it didn't come in broken and damaged. So that's a win.
Hey,
That's the win of the
not
Funko.
everybody can get mystery fail like I do.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of mystery fail, did you see what $7 a pop's doing?
The little thing where you could keep
They're
it.
virtual. Yeah, that's going to be, I think, a good thing for really hardcore gamblers and who want instant satisfaction. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit there and be like, that instant gratification of, if I'm spending that much money, I want something. I don't want to spend that money and be like, oh, well, you can have tokens to
Trade
get
up
something later. I'm like, no, that's what your rewards are for when I buy your mystery boxes.
That is literally gambling. You cannot get anything other. I don't know how you call that anything other than gambling. Oh, I didn't get a grail. Turn it back in. Let's go again. Let's roll again. Let's roll again.
Yeah, because the big one is I think they advertise they have a golden ticket Willy Wonka 2-pack. That's going to be out there, so I think that's going to get a lot of people to buy, trade, trying to get that.
But what do you do if somebody actually gets it? If it's in the thing, it's supposed to be in there, so you're not supposed to be able to trade up. They're going to be taking and having to get the draws to get it. That's where some of that problem comes in. You're not going to be able. You're going to have to keep getting more draws, more money.
Yep, and but then the thing is I don't think you can tell whether or not someone has won it. It's the other thing.
I don't know.
If I'm spending, I think it's like what, $35 or whatever it is to get a box. I'm gonna want to make sure I get it, whether or not. Cause I'm not gonna want. I'm sure if you trade it in, you're definitely not getting what the box is worth.
Right.
So you're just losing. So if I get maybe it would make sense if I pulled a $15 pop. But other than that, I don't see.
Well, hey, horror collector fee. Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be a thing because when you trade it in, you're gonna get less of a value. Let's say you take like $15 is what they're probably gonna be. There's gonna be no shipping until you ship it, and then you're gonna have to pay the shipping when you get it. I'm assuming that's how they're gonna do that. That part's kind of a question mark to me how it's gonna work. But you spend $15. If you trade it in, you're not getting $15 worth of those gems or whatever they're doing. You're gonna get maybe $10. Reef says he doesn't have the link yet.
All right, let me try and send it to you, Reef.
Yep. Sorry, Reef, we had it way early. I don't know. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see how all that stuff goes because when you get there, you're only going to get like $10 worth of credit. So if you only get $10 worth of credit, what's going to happen? Hey.
Oh.
I notice that my camera's twisted sideways that way.
Let me go and add Reef and T-Roy real quick.
Must have realizing camera's off. You guys know I'm playing with a camera as we speak because, yeah, there we go, better. Christina, how are you doing this beautiful afternoon? Right, CCF, you got it, Mr. Bradley. It's that new Mystery Grail thing is definitely gonna be for hardcore gamblers. Once you start doing it, you're gonna, you're there, you're in it till you get something. And that's kind of a thing. I don't know what I think of it. It's really different. It's gonna be crazy. Yes, it is a hot day in Michigan. Gonna be a fun day here in Michigan. Once we get all the NFO, we're waiting on Reef and T-Roy.
Just send it to them again. So once they pop up, all 4 members will be back ready to go.
All right, T-Roy says he's got the link, but he's working on his internet. He is here.
Here we go.
We have T-Roy in the building. The Reef is in the building. They are in the chat. They are talking. So if you want to bug them, they're there. They just haven't took and got everything.
And here it is. We have the one and the only Reef coming in. There we go.
Reef!
Woohoo! Oh.
What's up, fella?
Not much.
What's up? Is it just me or is he spazzing out? There you go.
That?
You kept glitching out like you were going.
No, you look good on mine.
Okay, so I am just hotspotting off my work phone, so it looked pretty cool. Great entry.
You get hardwired in here real quick.
There you go. Hey, thank you, Christina. Best moderator out there.
Yes, sir.
How you been, Reef?
I'm great now. I don't have snot running down all over my mouth like a little kid at school.
No snot. You got powered. Storm passed you pretty well, so
I can sing again. Yeah, man. Nothing. No snot. No messed up voice. All right, let's get you on the phone. How you guys been doing?
Doing good. Craziness. Everything just going sideways.
Crazy.
Getting ready to find out if we're going on strike soon. Michael Hall, how you doing?
You know, I keep hearing about that all over the place too.
About what?
About how something about like car plants in Michigan just.
All the
it's just like a comment on like almost all news things.
Well, it's this simple. How much money is corporate greed when they're making trillions? And literally, I'm working with 2 people that are homeless. They're not wanting to pay people. I've been there 10 years. I get paid all right money. But when I'm struggling and having to watch what I buy and my family's eating ramen noodles to get there, how are these other people doing it on $16 an hour? Literally, we have a guy that sleeps in our parking lot because he has no place to live. His wife and kids are living with her mom because we can't afford it. It's $16 an hour, and I'm here as much as I am. I just send my checks home to her.
That's horrible.
But yet, the company we work for in the last 10 years has made over $19 trillion in profit. But yet, the employees are homeless and struggling. GM used to get on Walmart and that because they had people getting assistance and food stamps. I work with people getting assistance and food stamps now. We're building vehicles, and GM, the corporate, are making so much money, and yet they expect us to build it for them to make that money and not give any of it back. You know, Reef, you as an owner of a company, if you were making trillions of dollars, wouldn't you make sure your employees were at least making to where they could buy a house?
Dude, I do have my own. I paint. I have my own company. I have people that help me constantly that I call employees that I just feel obligated to hook them up
Right.
And I'm no multi-$1,000 company. You know what I mean? I'm nothing.
Right. But
A
you still have
multi-million-dollar or billion-dollar company needs to step it up.
right. You still have a heart. That's the point about it is how much money do these companies, they're like, well, you got to think of the stockholder. Well, I do. You know, it's great that we work for a company that's making trillions of dollars, but why can't you share that and make it? Look at the NBA players, look at the baseball players. I don't complain about what they make because they're making that much money for the owners. But yet I'm working for companies making just as much money, if not more, and they're not willing to support the people making it. It used to be you were in the auto industry, you never had to worry about your bills. You were good, you were paid. It's not that way anymore.
Yeah, I haven't had a boss in a very long time, since 2004.
That's awesome.
Like that's when I decided no more rules for me. I'm gonna make them.
Yeah, as you put it there, Bradley, you see the price of trucks nowadays. I drive one of what I build, but I couldn't buy it new. I couldn't afford the 60, 70,000. I had to buy a 4-year-old one for 30,000, and am struggling, not really struggling, but still with making payments and house payments. I don't. How many times you watch Trent? I'm like, I can't. It's house payment week this week. I got to do that. I can't go get stuff this week.
Are you union there?
Yeah.
Yes.
UAW.
Don't get me wrong. I make good money, and that's what's scary is when the price of groceries. I feed 6 people went from $150 to $350.
Oh, don't tell me about it.
And we're not eating great. We're eating ramen noodles. Everybody out here, and I'm
watching cup of noodles, baby.
Yes. I watch a TikTok person sit there and use a percentage and blew my mind when I checked their math and realized it was right. Because she's like, I'm sick of people talking about we're in a soft depression. Do you realize our wages right now, if you take the Great Depression they talk about, look at what they were making and times it by, I can't remember what percentage she used for what the inflation was from there. She was from the Great Depression, they're making $85,000 right now comparatively. Where the average person right now working is only making household is $56,000. So they were making more. The house has multiplied, your house's price has multiplied so much more. Your vehicle price. She's like, literally, from the Great Depression, they would have more money comparatively to what we do right now. And we're calling this a soft depression. People can't afford anything. But anyways, we're supposed to be here having fun. Sorry.
I'm trying to like
out in the world. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to post it in a different spot, try and get some people.
There you go. I appreciate it. So I know I made a video of my last hunt, and I talked to a couple people. I need to be better at recording what I'm doing, not just taking pictures, because I've had some people reach out to me. Well, it's like, oh, we want to see the videos, we want to see you hunt, and I just kind of blow it off because most of the time it's like, well, Dan's going to be here tomorrow or later today to do it for me.
Doesn't matter. You know how many people like to see, they might see something that you film that I don't film. They might see something different. People, I personally do not like hunt videos because I look on the shelves and I don't think they're that great, but they're one of my most watched videos. That's why I keep making them. People watch them. People love them. Chad Toppin and Funko truly dying. You're right. It's
crashing. I have no idea what the heck's going on with Funko right now.
What's going on with Funko is they overloaded with a lot of stuff that nobody wanted. Now they're trying to come back and throw stuff out that everybody wants. Funko's in a lot of trouble because for quite a while they made a lot of stupid choices, like those luchador pops that nobody wanted that are still on Walmart shelves right now. They went Hampton pops that are still sitting there. It may have been a cool show, but it should have been less of a run.
Well, and I wish they would have finished that luchador line because I never got my Lucha Captain America that was supposed to come out in Wave 2 with Loki. Loki's everywhere, but you can't get to Captain America.
It's because they just, all the stuff they threw out and all the things that people didn't want, and they tried to shove it down your throat. At some point in time, it's just like everybody. If you don't give the people what they want, they're not going to buy.
So another topic I wanted to bring up, I have yet to see it. I probably won't see it. Is the new, was it the live animated One Piece?
Yes.
I've heard mixed reviews on it. Obviously, I haven't seen the anime. I haven't seen the live version. But what's gonna happen when Funko makes live version of One Piece?
They're gonna
What's
go.
gonna happen? They're gonna do it. They're gonna do live action pops.
The show, honestly, I've watched it twice all the way through already. I watch it by myself. I watch it with my son, and I'm actually through the third time because my daughters have started to watch it. It's funny because it's number one in 95 countries right now.
What the hell are you doing, T-Roy? You at airport again?
I think he's way on tech support.
We don't need you in chat, pal.
Right, T-Roy. They never adjusted from COVID. There's a lot of stuff. I don't think they're going to go out of business. I just think they need to make a lot of changes. They're trying to put a lot of stuff out that people don't want. Just like overproducing the sodas, just like all of a sudden those rewind cases, they're going into those big time. I don't like them.
I mean, so I like it. I like the case. It's just VHS. It's cool.
I like the case.
But the figure themselves, it's down. It's okay. I would say it's a step up from a gold, but it is, like I said in my video, it is a cross between a gold and a soda, and there's no reason this should be $15.
The soda.
You want to price point this at $10? Yeah, because it's something new, but this is smaller than a soda. So there's that. So let me get
Anthony, I feel you, man. That's what I'm going to do with mine. I'm not even opening it.
See, I opened it just because I was like I didn't mind opening it because I wanted to see. They have one more at the store, and if I go back and say I'll get it. But so here's the rewind.
I think I have right now the Crow, Batman, and Ghostbusters on Funko that I'm going to order.
Yeah.
Those three.
Yeah, so here's the rewind. To me, it looks more like a weird lizard. But then you have, let's see if I can go.
Oh, he looks weird.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he should be. But so then this is it compared to a soda. Same exact price point, but that's what you're getting. Which I do not understand.
And they do feel like erasers, right?
Yeah, like this is like almost kind of like squishy. Like you can squish it. It's kind of not quite like it's almost like I'm pushing it in. I'm pushing his head in.
I've seen it.
So I don't like it. It's very, very cheap how they did everything. And new layouts. So I'm not liking how they're doing it. They spent way too much money on what they did on these for the price point. If they want to say $10, I could see it because I would buy one and leave it sealed. I wanted to see. I can't complain about it. Yes, I was the VHS, and I like the case. It has the exact same feel as if you were to go and grab a VHS.
I'm old school blooded, man, and I made my Blockbuster trip, so the case pretty much sold me. I'd love to have like a little display of
Just
some of my favorite movies. It seems like they're going out of the way to where a lot of shit I didn't watch, but I'm hoping they'll start busting out some better stuff.
and I look at it as the only reason I got that, and the only reason I got the Funko cards is because of the deal they had: buy one get the next thing 30-40% off. That's the only reason I went and got it. If not, I was gonna walk out of the store completely empty-handed. Well, I think they bought the rights to use the word Blockbuster, Blaze. I don't think Blockbuster's really using it. I'm sure whoever owns the right to them was happy about it.
Right. To me, it's still like with the cards. $8 for a pack of cards. That is crazy.
And how I look at it is it's $1 a card when you look at it. There's one pack, 8 cards, you're paying $1 a piece, and one card is the hit, you would say. So I would start looking them up, trying to figure out what it is, but I don't know.
T-Roy said they bought the name.
Which, I mean, whoever had it, I'm sure was like, you want to buy this off of me? Yep. For X amount of millions of dollars, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's crazy when you start to look at some of this. I mean, that's why I stopped doing the American Dragon Ball, because I literally was spending $5 a pack for one card. All I wanted was a shiny card. I didn't want the other ones. There wasn't any value to them. So you're spending $5 for one card. But when I buy the international ones, they're all shiny. They all look cool. Even the commons, I want a set of the commons because they look cool. T-Roy.
There we go.
I got a feeling that come Christmas, there's going to be a bunch of free ones.
I got to go get a new Cat 5 cable. Ours got kinked somehow.
Well, stop letting your dogs eat the cat cable. That doesn't make sense. Why are dogs eating cats?
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Cat 5 cable, huh? It's kind of weird. It was wrapped around my mouse, too, so it's kind of weird.
Right, Anthony. The X-Men animated series would be cool.
I would love the Power Rangers, and it would be smart now that they're doing the NFTs.
One of grandma's, okay?
With it, with the ooze, if they're doing that with that VHS cover, that would be cool in my mind. Because then you're going to get all of us, they're really hitting the 80s and 90s fans. So, but I just kind of wish that if they're going to do these, I kind of want them like sodas, where don't just give me one character, because if you're just going to give me one character, I'm just going to start buying. If I absolutely have to have the collection, I'm only going to buy one. I'm not going to sit there.
You didn't like that the first one was Leo, did you?
No, I didn't. And I was like, why is it Leo? Like, if anything, I thought if they were going to do this movie, do Shredder. Put Shredder on it. Shredder would have made more sense, or Splinter. I'm like, one of those would have made more sense.
Popping out right on the cover, too?
What's wrong with April O'Neil, Mr. Misogynist?
Yeah, look, Shredder's all
barely
up
on
in
that
there.
cover. You barely see
her. She's not even on the cover.
It doesn't matter. That's because that
you know what?
ruled the world.
You know what they should have done?
The woman down.
They should have put a Foot Clan soldier. Made everybody happy. That way you don't got to spend $300 for a pop.
A female Foot Clan soldier.
Yes. Holding a tube of ooze for the chase.
If they're going to make them that small, why didn't they just make them a little smaller, put all 4 turtles in there?
Well, because then they can't have the Funko Minis.
Well, the Biddy Pops. That's what they should do. They should do the Biddy Pops inside those things.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm telling you.
I have the Biddy Pops. I wonder how many of the Biddy Pops I could fit in here if I take this out.
I bet you 6. You could gotten all 4 turtles, Splinter, and Shredder in there.
And I have multiple sets. I've completed 2 full sets of the TMNT ones, and I have extras, so I might be putting my biddies in here and getting rid of this.
The biddy sodas? I didn't know. Were they supposed to be doing biddy sodas?
Yes, they were. I haven't seen anything on them since they were announced.
Oh,
Because they were going to even come in like a little cooler and everything. Is how they were supposed to ship the cases.
I wasn't even going to go down the biddy hole until they damn threw out some blacklight ones.
I'll tell you,
Yeah, the blacklight.
They're throwing out blacklight right now. I'm slowing down on my blacklights.
Yeah.
I never
I
bought
went to
all
a
of
movie
them in
trading
the first
company or
place.
Entertain Mart today or yesterday, and they had like 70 of those freaking carry black lights. Maybe not 70, but there was at least 20.
Well, I saw a bunch
I
of
haven't
new
seen one
Hello
yet.
Kitty ones.
Well, you know,
And I go store shopping everywhere.
We were at RA Cards. They got 4 or 5 of those carries sitting there.
Yep.
I'm just saying, if you're seeing 20 at one store, they're still overproducing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one probably won't be worth anything, but
It looks cool.
Well, the blacklight
that's
Biddy
not
Pops, those were kind
that's
of
not
exclusive.
why I collect my black lights.
Right.
Because there is a bunch that I do not want, and it's
I
my
know you
favorite
want the 3 Hello Kitty ones, right?
I think I am gonna do them and the Barbie and Ken. I'm just gonna put them
the hot topic I went to yesterday had all 3 of the Hello Kitty. I just thought there was 2. I didn't realize there was a third.
No, there's 3. I think one came out a little later.
Yeah, so ours had like a whole end cap full of them, and I was like, man, like I thought 2 was enough. Like 3's getting ridiculous.
I just want all of the Muppet Christmas Carol ones, and
I don't think they'll mass produce those.
I haven't seen those.
I don't want the Hello Kitty or the Barbie, but I'm betting you I'm going to end up with them.
They're going to be worth money, dude.
At least the Hello Kitty.
Especially if you get that Ken and Barbie sign.
Stuff over there. She likes it. She had to have the Hello Kitty My Hero crossover. She did not need the Naruto crossover, but she got the My Hero. She got the Hello Kitty Live, Skyland, and all those things.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if, I don't know, because there's a lot of Christmas stuff dropping now, which I'm thankful for because it gives people time to get it. But it's because all the new Nightmare Before Christmas stuff's out. I haven't seen, there was another Christmas set I've seen. I haven't seen any of the Muppets yet.
Only thing I want. I've not wanted, you can ask my wife.
Comment Nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
Trent grabbed 2 sodas for my wife. Spoiler alert.
Perfect pool.
Perfect pool. She was so happy.
So what is the other one? It looks like a die-cast chase?
It looks like, I think it's stone.
It's stone.
Oh, it's stone. Okay.
It's like, yeah. I like this one with a detail on it.
Right.
Yeah, because I want to say the newest Nightmare Before Christmas Pops is her like that, and then it's her in her Christmas robe. I want to say it from when I saw it at the store the other day.
It finally got an unnumbered soda I had to buy.
I still like how it looks different, though. I can't stand a chase that looks the same as a common. Like metallic chases, I'm not really caring too much for.
I hear that. I'm so far behind, man. So I go over to my desk and put those back. I still got a bunch of the Dragon Ball mini figures I got to put together. I haven't done anything with those.
Yeah, non-numbered sodas are they're a hit and miss. I mean, if I can get them for a really good deal, maybe if I absolutely want to have it. Cause I think I got 1 or 2 unnumbered ones. I just happened to pick those up for Dan because I was like, do you want them? They're not numbered. I don't know how your wife's gonna feel about it or you, but I was glad that they had them.
But Sally and Maleficent are her 2 favorite collectors. If they had a Maleficent, I'd have to buy it. It's just that little thing that they enjoy.
Got to keep them happy.
I feel like if there's an Ichigo Bleach one, I'm gonna buy it.
Right.
Like, I would buy it. I couldn't not. And I don't want anything to do with them unnumbers service. Nothing.
Section to show them the Funkos.
I hear you. You get to those, and the way it goes, once they hit that collection that you like, you don't want to do it, but you end up doing it.
Yep.
Like, as my 18-inch, you can see right here. I did not want to buy an 18-inch Funko. I was not going to do it. Then they come out with an All Might.
Sheesh. I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet.
I had to do it.
I did want Groot. I did want Groot for a little bit, and then I was like, just
the Groot in the pot? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear about that one because I told my wife we weren't getting one. She wanted to have it custom and drill through it and make it a grow lamp for her plants. And I'm like, I'm not buying an 18-inch. I'm not going to do it. No way, no way. And then when I bought this, she's like, oh, but I still don't get my Groot, huh? Well, you're just going to destroy it.
Just wait. No, it's what? It's the Harry Potter and Mickey and the Batman that keep popping up at Sam's Club.
Collector's Conquest is in the building.
What's up? Okay, so if there's an 18-inch Godzilla pop, that would be pretty cool.
No, it wouldn't, because I'd end up getting it because my son would want it. He loves this Godzilla stuff.
Exactly.
Especially if you do the one where he's got like the blue flames coming out of his mouth and just like make it like 18 inches tall, probably like 26 inches wide.
I'm so glad we're a small channel right now and nobody of significance could get a hold of Funko and tell them this stuff.
Yeah.
I think eventually they'll do anything that's big. You know what I mean? Just give them time.
It's all about making money. If they could sell them, they'll do it.
Waiting for the very first 24-inch Funko Pop.
No.
Atomic Blast. It'd be a lot of fun.
So, T-Roy, did you open up your cards yet?
My Funko cards? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't get any specials. Just
no? Because I know from the rumor I'm hearing is that the first wave of cards that went out, along with the con packs or the con boxes, all have a redeemable. And then it sounds like the second wave they're coming out with now doesn't have a guaranteed redeemable in the box case.
Well, I wouldn't buy one then. That's the whole point. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
Also, if you do buy the whole box, you're guaranteed the redeemable, but maybe not the second wave. You're saying?
That's what I'm hearing, but I don't know when the first and second wave and one ends.
I think what they should do is they should have a different redeemable for the second wave.
Is it the same one? So it's Captain. The first wave is.
Yeah,
I think there's two.
Is there two?
Because what they have posted, which hasn't not, because I've almost went out and bought. Oh, hey, have a great one, Christina. What I have heard and read is that if you redeem the Captain America, the first one, that on there it says straight from Upper Deck is that if there's too many redeemed, they have the right to change it. So more than likely they're going to have an X amount of the Captain America, and then at some point they're going to have to go to another one.
If they're
doing that,
Christina.
So if they're doing that,
they made the cards. They know how many redeemables they can have.
It's hot in Florida right now.
It should have been. They should have said a limit. Like the first wave is like 1,500 or 2,000, and then
or like they know the cards. They know what the codes are. They should know the con code compared to the non-con code. So if it was me, I'd treat it like an NFT almost. Con code, you get this pop. Non-con code, which you could say, hey, it's going to be wave 1, and predict that 90% of the cards will be redeemed.
But as you're going with this, I'm going to throw something out. We're going to use the box of fun. Do you trust Funko with this? Because look at what they're giving people who are actually sending in that box of fun. Look when they're showing what they're getting.
Oh yeah, they're getting the harder exclusives from the Day of Fun. Those camp boxes, they're getting the more rare, harder ones than the ones that
what they're sending back. They're losing money.
Mm-hmm.
If you just kept it, you're getting better stuff.
Well, that, and I looked at it as, why would you? That would make me not trust the number if you went to the Fun Days camp. All right, why would they say there's 500 of these, but yet people are turning stuff in and getting these back in return? To me, that sounds like, okay, wouldn't you say, hey, we sold 1,500 or 3,500 tickets, we're making 3,500 boxes, that's it, nothing else. But now there's a warehouse full of all these numbered pops that should have been already gone. And if that's the case, now numbers are starting to mean less and less.
But that's exactly the point. You're sending in a numbered one of the pops that's already screwed up to get another numbered pop that's screwed up. That's actually less value.
Well, the thing is, here's the thing. People are bitching about that. And the flat out, let's just be honest with you. People pay different price for a con sticker and than they do for a shared sticker. It should have been looked at the same way. Even though it says 500 of one and 2,000 of other, there's 500 of that one sticker and there's 2,000 of that other sticker. End of story.
I would have kept the 500 and been happy. I would not have complained.
Yeah.
I would not have traded it in. It's just like having you could almost look at it as, all right, the 2,000 piece one, that's like having an international sticker, and mine's like having the U.S. store sticker.
Yeah.
There's two different values associated with it.
People wanted to bitch. People want to bitch just to bitch. I spent all this money to go to an exclusive event that I probably was up in somebody's balls to get invited to in the first place. I don't feel sorry for anybody who goes to those things, because I've seen multiple people who have literally went to the last 3 Funko events that are supposedly extremely hard to get into, but yet they show up every time. So obviously it's rigged system anyways.
Right.
I don't feel sorry for these people who paid all that money to go. And now, yeah, if I paid the money and went, I'd be upset a little bit, but at the same time, not really, because I still have a low piece sticker, which is all you're really guaranteed anyways.
Like, you got guys like me who are like, hey, I'll take your Air Captain America. Don't send it to Funko. I'll take it, because all they're going to do is, all right, now they're just going to hold on to it, and then I'm hoping that they're going to be like, oh, we're going to send this out in a mystery box. Hey, buy this next Marvel pop, get some mystery box, possibly get a Captain America in it. Yeah, and then we put another sticker on it and call it good.
I think there's already been a petition put forward demanding the destruction of any of the pops that get sent back.
Doesn't mean they will.
Legally, they're going to probably end up having to do.
Well, they were supposed to do that with the NFTs that they sold.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was like a limit. Like, people act like there was 1,000 of them inside that warehouse. There was like 10. And I know it still sucks, but still.
It was up talk for sure.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna complain. I wanted an NFT TMNT pop for $15. That's ridiculous. Oh.
It's just like people are complaining now about like the Power Rangers. The NFT looks too much like the new common that released. I'm like, well, shit.
Which one?
The
girl?
The girl, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't have a common.
Well, they do have a common coming now. It's coming out.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, but you look at any NFT pop, 80% of them are old molds.
Yeah,
or a variant of them.
Colored.
Yeah, I'm used to that. I'm okay with that. I don't like it, but guess what? The one thing I love about NFTs is that they have a different box.
It's a different box, different numbers.
And if I look at it, I think if I was in Funko's position and I wanted to determine my brand as far as what's valuable and what's not valuable, especially when it comes to cons, stop with the stickers, stop wasting your money, just go to con boxes and then your shared boxes. It's going to cost you 2 or 3 pennies more to make a box instead of a sticker. But then you can say, hey, you can't fake a box, and it's easy to tell a fake box from a real box.
Well, the problem with that is Funko don't care about secondary market.
No.
People tried to sit there and say, yes, they do. That's why they bought into eBay. Well, they got into eBay, and they've done nothing to get rid of fakes off eBay.
Right.
No.
Matter of fact, I feel like they're more prevalent on eBay now than they were before.
I haven't been collecting Funko long enough to be worrying about them coming out with different looking molds. I'm fine with the same mold.
Well, even there, when they come out with the new mold, the Freddy Funko as Aang, it was a big deal that it was newer. And what did they do? They come out with the NFT, and it looked almost identical to it.
Yeah.
Well, all the Freddys are anyways is just a popping off the head and putting on a Freddy Funko head on top of it.
Yep.
Yeah, because they all have a base. They all have a base figure that they use. That's
It
like
was
how
Freddy
I found
Funko
out
as
about
Aang in
the.
Sunday box, and then it was Freddy Funko as Aang in the NFT.
Yeah.
Yo, Kenneth, what's up?
But that's how I found out because everybody was trying to figure out what the difference was with that Captain America, that Freddy, and like, oh, the one that's from the con has a shield. I'm like, well, it shouldn't because the regular pop itself doesn't have a shield. The original Captain America, that line doesn't have a shield.
Kenneth,
Hey, Kenneth.
how you doing?
Appreciate the 10 in chat.
Woo. But yeah, I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and if everybody thinks there's the next Beanie Baby, I mean, they're to a point. I think everything will hit that wall. Everything's gonna have a very high point, down, back up, down. But I can tell you right now, I still have people that go to local craft shows here that still sell Beanie Babies, and they make
I can tell you right
thousands of
now,
dollars.
I just yesterday I came from a garage sale that had collectibles. 4 ladies came in there and bought every single Beanie Baby they have. So Beanie Babies are making a comeback apparently.
Well, I'm waiting for the first Beanie Baby Funko. Why not? Why not put the fun in that and just do it?
Hey, the Luau's here. Howdy.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Like that would be funny if you're gonna have all these people, especially big newscasters, are saying, "Hey, Funko's the next Beanie Baby." All right, Funko go like, "Hey, we're gonna make a Beanie Baby. Do the Princess Diana bear as a Funko."
That still aggravates the crap out of me.
And make like $1 million.
Were around for 4 years, roughly 4 years. Funko's been around how many years now? I mean, that's not even comparison. It's just something that people like to say.
Right.
Easy to say something's going to fail because everything eventually fails.
Right.
Like, I mean, it had a big high in the last few years, but that was almost everything did. Look at everything else that had a big uprising due to COVID, and now is
everybody right now is saying the comic market's crashing. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just regulating itself.
Yeah, it's just gonna go up and down. It's gonna go up and down, up and down. I mean, what happened to all the fidget spinners? I see Facebook ads of people like, "Hey, I spent my whole life savings. I had 10,000 of these, and I've sold 7. Who wants to buy them all off of me?"
Fidget spinners.
The fidget spinners was a fad. A fad's different than a collectible.
That's crazy.
I think I got a Philadelphia Eagles one. That's it.
Yeah.
Beanie Baby?
No, not no Beanie Baby. A damn fidget spinner.
I think I don't know if
Eagles Beanie Baby.
I think I might be in my storage unit and I have to look. I think it might be a Beanie Baby. I think it is it's the Miami Dolphin as a Beanie Baby.
Oh,
hey,
man.
And I actually have it in
right now. I
plastic
still have
case.
like 3 Webkins. If anybody remembers Webkins.
Yeah. Next, you're gonna tell me you got a Tamagotchi and your OG Furby just sitting in your back room.
I do. We have a Furby, don't we? I do have a
He's
Furby.
got to check. Maybe.
See, I think my mom had the original Furby. Then those were like ridiculous because people were buying them and paying more money for those than they were game houses. Because everybody had to have it, just like the Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh my God!
I know what that is. I don't know what the Furby is though.
It's a little doll that they had the
eye is like a little furry hard plastic thing. The eyes open and close. Mouth would go up and down, and it would say random stuff.
If you put
I
them
thought
next,
you were reaching for one, T-Roy, on your dashboard.
if you put two of them next to each other, they'd start talking to each other in their own language. And then the Pentagon banned them because they were recording devices.
Oh.
Bigfoot season. Finally at Walmart. Oh, we can do a
I told you
live.
someone had to take us on a hunt every week, didn't I? He's going to go to the Funko section and show us what's there.
Hey, if that Boba Fett's there that looks like this, get it, and I'll send you money right now.
Oh, ours has like
there's a Skywalker one too, but I don't know whose exclusive that is.
Walmart.
Dude, we got so many of those in our Walmart right now. The Boba Fett.
I bought in both of those.
They still haven't been down here yet.
You know, it's funny. It's not Boba Fett in the comic though.
Oh yeah.
Captain America. Check it out. Hey, T-Roy, if you turn your phone sideways, it fills the whole screen. See?
Yeah, his Walmart's got a Subway.
I found that out the last week when I was running around.
I want to say, because what Walmart should be sounds like Walmart's getting the rewinds and the cards at some point. And you got to look out for the new Halloween Pokemon cards, T-Roy.
They're out.
They're in a green bag.
They are.
Yeah, I saw them yesterday, and I had to send a picture to read.
But nobody knows if they're different yet or not. Because they
look
change
different.
The bag up.
I'd have to look at the bag.
Is there solid proof that the cards are different?
No, there's no. I don't have it. I didn't open any cards.
Yeah,
I'll have to go look.
I'm scared to buy a bag for full price and it'd be the same deck, just a different bag, outside bag.
Yeah, because our Walmart has the old pack and the new pack still there.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think the outside bag matters. I mean, they change fucking Kit Kat wrappers constantly.
Yeah, but I would hope that they wouldn't make the same cards, but I haven't seen anybody open it. I haven't seen any of the set lists.
I haven't either. I've been looking too.
I am heading to the Halloween section right now to see what's going on.
Secret.
See, I saw ours were in the actual card section up front.
So you guys are finding yours in Walmart and not the dollar stores?
Yep.
I've just recently in the last month or so have seen the Halloween ones, the old ones at our dollar stores.
Last year, all I seen them at were dollar stores. They weren't in Targets. They weren't in Walmart.
And if you go to Walmart right now, we've been getting a lot of special stuff like the tins that came with 4 packs that were like $20 are now $14.99. The Pokeballs with Pokemon Go are now $10 where they were $20. They're getting a lot of deals on the older Pokemon cards. I guess since they come out that somebody kept all the cards at the factory and didn't put them in the packs, they feel like they got to give them discounts.
I like their Pokeballs if I don't already have that color because I want to make a display of them.
I don't think there was anything really rare. I mean, I think almost if you bought a bag, you could complete the set. Or pretty much close to it, is complete a full set with one bag. And I think it's $22 for the bag. There's 30 packs or something.
No luck so far.
I still think I got like 3 decks out of that one bag though. Or I was minus some cards. No, I was minus cards and you hooked me up. But I was very, very close to doing 3 decks.
Yeah, because I think it was all close. There wasn't that. There's not that many cards. I think there was was it like 60 or so?
I don't even think it was that.
30 or 60 cards in the whole set.
Yeah, I think it was more 30.
Because there was only enough because they're all old cards, but they just put the new Halloween stamp on it.
Yeah, I feel you, Anthony, but I love ripping packs. I don't care what it is. I love ripping packs. I couldn't tell you. Listen, if NFO had a fucking Pokemon trivia game going on, or even a questionnaire, dude, I would not know one question on how to play who he is, what power he has. I know nothing about Pokemon, but I
I mean,
love
I
ripping
would
them
I would be
apart.
your savior on that.
I love ripping packs. I don't care what it is. That's one of my addictions. That's where this comes
I
in.
know.
I
Tell me
buy
about.
so many.
Oh,
I buy
where
some.
are these at?
I get them online. Whatnot. We got certain guys that we follow to hook us up and are decent. I mean, these are
What
$50
is
a
it?
box.
They have their own shop or something, or
No, not really. You go to his whatnot, then you hit him up on Instagram.
Now,
What
see, I don't like I don't like Kinder eggs, but like
hey,
I
you guys
I
need
may
to
or may
share
not
the
just rip that
wealth
captain
of
up.
the link.
Right? Just to have the whole set. Somebody ate. Looks like somebody stole the.
Don't be Dragon Ball stingies.
Hey, I hooked you up with
Wait,
everything I had extra at the time.
I open packs, dude. I don't care about. Don't get me
well,
wrong. I'm grateful, but I open
packs
packs.
I love
packs for
opening.
us to packs to open up. It's a little bit more not common to buy a full box from somebody. They do it, but then you lose out on bounty. Or if you're buying a box that's not ripped, there's a good chance you have no big hits because whatever the big hits were already full in the case. Because they go based on they'll buy a case of cards and it'll be all right. There's this hit is the big one. Then there'll be like 2 to 3 more other big ones, and then the rest are just everyday hits.
Right.
That's why you got to watch who you buy from.
Yeah,
You know, you buy
like
from some of them guys that's what it is. Like, okay, there's a red Gogeta box. Once the metal card's gone, they'll dump and sell everything. You know, you might get an SP, SSP, some of those with that metal card is what people are after. Once that's
Yeah.
yeah.
gone,
So
they'll
like
dump.
this is like what one in a box or stuff like that, or a couple in a box.
Not a
But the
box,
metal
case.
cards,
SSPs in a
yeah,
case.
okay, yeah. Say where did I get my metal came from?
Woo.
Blue Gogeta?
I've never
That
seen that.
probably
The
when
Earth
you're
Day
buying a
sticker.
booster pack with that metal one in
We
there,
got
it's
a
got to
Walmart.
weigh
You got an
different.
Earth Day sticker or a
That's
Walmart sticker on that?
that's why
It's
most
a
of these
Earth Day
guys
Walmart sticker.
that's why most of these guys only sell them in cases. You buy the full case and you get it instead of buy packs. So if they do buy packs, they'll do like, hey, here's a pack full, pick a number, and then that's the one you get.
A second section. Woohoo.
So like, I think this is my only,
Ah,
this is my gold, this is my metal card.
It's
Oh
Flock
wow!
Gizmo.
that's cool. I hadn't seen that.
It's a Black Adam with Black Adam.
This movie one.
Yeah. Let's see if there's more.
And your
I think my
Walmart's pretty
Walmart's
wrong.
trying to get rid of their phone.
Oh, this ain't my normal Walmart. This is out of
Oh.
like it's the closer Walmart to us, but it's not the one we normally go to because it's a rinky dink compared to our normal one. So I'm not really sure where everything's at. I'm just kind of walking around. Blink 182 all torn up.
We got plenty of those. Those and Def Leppard. Pyromania.
So, Dan said that it's really good. He's on his third time watching it right now.
If you are a non-anime watcher and just like a story, it's not bad. They compressed 100 episodes of anime into 8 episodes.
So you don't need to know anything about One Piece walking into this,
Nope.
or should you know something?
Matter of fact, if you don't know anything about One Piece, it's actually probably a little better because some things they lead you on and they try to do with surprises. Because I've already watched One Piece, I already knew the surprises.
Okay.
You know, you don't read out some of the things that they're leading. You figure it out real fast because you know. But it's cool because that's it for me. I was watching it more for nostalgia. Like when you rewatch the Marvel movies, you've seen them all, and you were watching them just to see what you might have missed.
Well, like I watched, what was it? For the first time watching it fully, I just watched the Super Mario movie.
That was a good movie.
And it was like I felt weird because I like to watch new rock stars where they do like breakdown and breakdown and breakdown of
Right.
all the movies
I
and
know.
shows. I was doing that while watching this movie. I was like, oh, there's that. I was like, oh, was that Diddy Kong? Pretty sure that was Diddy Kong.
Well, not a spoiler, but a spoiler. Gold B. Rogers is killed. One of the things which launches the Great Pirate Era, and that's what One Piece is about, the Great Pirate Era. Well, if you know much in the crowd, you see a lot of people that deal with, they're going to be important later. So
Okay.
watch the crowd, you'll see a lot of people, and some of the faces they focus in on, there's reasons they're focusing in on them. Without giving
What is
spoilers,
oh
giving a little bit
so the one that's shown on the front is the one it is. I learned that because one of them was already open, so they tell you which route is which, so they're not mystery boxes, which is kind of nice.
collector conquest. Also, if you have kids, your kids will love it. It's a good show to watch with them. It's quick, it's easy, and if they decide they like it, you can go back and check the anime out for a little more detail later. But for someone who doesn't want to watch 100 episodes, you can watch 8 and get a better premise of what was going on. The creator of the anime actually helped and was there and helped with the rewrites and ways to make it quicker. And they took out a lot of the filler that they always talk about in anime.
I'm a sucker for these retro He-Man stuff. It's Moss Man.
That does look
He
cool.
smells like pine. Oh my god, he really does.
I'll tell you what, Collector Conquest, you got to realize it's #1 in 95 countries right now for a reason. It did better than Wednesday. It did better than the 4th season of Stranger Things. This thing is, they did a good job with it. Even when I was worried about, because he's a rubber man, he can stretch, and I was worried about how they're going to do it. Little cheesy, but still good and effects. Better than anything Marvel's done in a while for effects. They've been just cheaping them up.
Well, just like Mr. Fantastic.
Pretty much.
If you need this, it's Blacklight Glow. And it literally says wreath in the number and thing.
It says
And it's on clearance.
Wreath. Clearance.
Oh my.
If that was waterproof, that would look nice and like some.
I had a comment like 6 months ago in my videos. Are you a reethologist? Can you tell me some things about? And he started asking me about like reefs in the ocean. I wrote back. I used to surf, man. That's about it.
$2 for a Star Wars
the
figure.
Bleach one, the Full Metal Alchemist, and we're definitely not going to talk about the Dragon Ball Tri-Day live action. Those were jokes. But finally, with One Piece, they did a decent job. I liked the Cowboy Bebop one. Was it great? No, I didn't really like the anime. I tried to watch it after watching the live action. I'm like, I like the live action better. I know I just made a lot of anime fans mad when I say that.
Have you ever watched Outlaw Star?
Which one?
Outlaw Star. It's an oldie.
I think I've seen parts of it, but I'm trying to remember that one.
It's really old.
I've watched some old
Probably,
ones
probably before Ninja Scroll.
Who's pricing
It's
this
the
stuff?
Joker who laughed.
No, it's
There's
Batman
one,
Earth 2, The Drowned. One's 14 and one's 7, and they're exactly the same condition.
Gurren Lagann's another good one if you can find it. Talking about old animes. That was what got me to start watching. I've never watched any like Gundams and that. And it's not really a Gundam, but it's a little bit of a Gundam. But I guess maybe running around in the bikini with a big sniper rifle made me kind of watch it.
say I never really watched any of the Gundams. I only knew them for the models. So like as a kid, we would make the Gundam models all the time. I had no clue that it was like anything other than that. I just thought it was like, oh, it's just another Transformer or something like that you got to build.
You know, it's like me. As a kid, I loved the Voltron as Alliance, but I hated the Voltron as all the ships and cars.
What?
I didn't
Kick
like
him
that
off the
one.
channel. Looking up front to see maybe they have those Pokemon stuff up here, but I don't see them.
So it should be up by the registers.
My
That's where I'm
Walmart
at.
just started putting Pokemon up front.
Bradley, you'll watch any anime as long as your kids talk you into it. Once they tell you it's cool, you'll be buying all the pops.
Well, now he's got to start his Black Clover autograph one. Now that he's almost complete on Demon Slayer, Black Clover's the next one.
That's the thing. T-Ray, you ought to redo your top 10 pops since you've redone everything. I'd like to see what you got for top 10.
Oh my goodness. My collection is so small now. I might have 10 pops.
I bet your top 10 are still higher.
What is it top 10 of, though? Top 10 of what?
I did the top 10 most valuable pops I had.
Oh, valuable pops?
Yeah.
Like your video?
Yeah, I bet T-Roy's lowest pop is higher than my highest.
I doubt it. Well,
I think my highest was your first one, dude. It was the Grimjow. I don't know. My Ric Flair's probably higher than him, huh? He's signed.
That Ric Flair should be at least 200.
What's funny is I got Grimjow's box, but he's been out of box so long I don't know where I've hidden it. Now when I realize it's that expensive, I'm like, I should go find the box and maybe put it back in there.
He just did that like 2 months ago. Like he just...
When he first come out, man, I probably straight and sold 3 or 4 of them, and they were easy to get. So I just ignored it. Pulled them out of box and never even realized it.
When you priced it, I honestly, at that time, I thought it was still at $220. Because it was up there. It was in the 200s.
Dang.
But then how do I do all my wreath customs? Because those are all going to be in my top 4s. Those are like $1,000
thanks for bringing
pops.
that up, dude. You did the NFO on that shirt like a fucking pro, man.
Dude, I felt so
like how you did the ripples, in the box. Like I was just amazed because it's so small. Like,
yeah. Well, the good thing is you can take it all apart to do it.
Okay.
That's how I did. When I did it, it was just the top and the pants. I didn't have the arms. I didn't have the head attached. I had nothing attached to it.
Yeah, you did amazing on that.
So, like, when I did it, this is the one thing I don't like about how they did this is so there it is. So when I did it, I had the pants on, but
all right, sorry to interrupt you, dude, but I almost forgot to ask you this. You see how that insert on his neck is? You can't fit a regular pop on that, can you? It's too thick.
probably because if you look at his head, I mean that's what it's just meant to slide on. I think this is a lot thicker than a normal pop.
It's definitely a different shape because a normal pop's a circle. If you take the head off, it's a circle. That looks like a stop sign almost.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do is maybe put.
So that's how I did it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
So I took it off like this, held it. I did the F. I did the F first just to make sure that I got it somewhat centered. Right. And then did the N and the O, and then I went and just did the box around it. But yeah. I mean, it's literally just all cookie cutter put together, and I was like, I guess that's the good thing about it is that doing that made it easier to kind of take it apart, customize it, and all that.
No matter how many times I go on the pop yourself, I cannot give myself the right head. Like the hair, they don't have my hair. They don't have my facial hair.
Yeah.
Like the options are just not there. But if I can pop the Al Capone head with where he's wearing this hat onto that body, oh, I'd do it in a second.
I think you could be close because here's the thing. So you get your head. I don't know if I don't have another pop with me, but you take his head and obviously you pop it off. And if you put it on that, get it how you figured you want it. Just put it upside down with a little bit of glue. And I would think that would hold on just right. You're just not going to be able to turn the head. Or put a
Right.
little putty, put some putty in it to help it stick on better. But,
And you can do those anytime, right? You just did yours for credit,
so you take you kind of. I was one of the first ones that could get it because you spend the 100 points or whatever to get on their wait list. But from what I'm hearing now is that it's just about anybody can now just go on their website and do it. I think that initial wait time's over.
The only thing was is I couldn't see the spot where you can actually use your credit anymore.
Yeah, well
Like
that was just to get into it. I didn't get any discount. That was just to use it to spend 100 credits to get on the actual waiting list to get in.
Right.
Or you could just go there like I did.
Hey,
Yeah.
I ain't got that kind of money.
You
I'm
live
ticked
in
off.
Florida, man.
I got ticked off. I spent $50 on it. I can't imagine a plane ticket there, spending $50 to get it, and then a plane ticket back to be like, oh, this is the quality of it. Yeah.
How much are they? Like, because I know you can just get. I know you can right now. You can go on there and pop yourself an order.
They're $30. I believe. I think they're $30 for the pop, and then I spent the $8 to make sure it was in a protector.
hard set.
Yeah. So and then with shipping and with taxes, it was like $48, something like that.
Wow.
So right around $50 for it.
That's the sad part. You spent as much for that pop, customized pop. Again, I got hooked up for Mr. Andrew at RA Cards. It's literally $10 more is what I just paid for the signed Nezuko for my daughter.
Yep.
What is it?
Nezuko, her favorite character from
Okay,
Demon
yeah.
Slayer. Andrew picked them up for $60, so I got one. He's got one for me for my daughter. Spoiled little girl's getting a lot of signed pops here in a short period of time. CCF hooked her up, and then Andrew hooked her up, and then I happened to be on one of them whatnot signing ones. And
I was gonna try and get her one at the con I was gonna go to before my nose started acting up. I don't know who it was though. I never heard any of you guys mention them, but it was a Demon Slayer person.
Well, Abby Trout is who does Nezuko.
Nezuko.
And then
I mean, I just got her two exclusives, so that's nowhere near the money you guys are spending.
She, in the next video tomorrow, spoiler, Andrew got her the Wave 2, and because of all the exclusives we had, I pretty much let her have them all out of box. I'm like, here, you don't even have to. She's like, what? I'm like, you have this one signed, you have the glow in the dark of this, you have the glow in the dark of this, and then you have the metallic version of this. Mm-hmm. You can have the commons and play with them. I'll just put the boxes up. Okay.
So I don't know, Bradley. I think his son's collection is going to have to kick the boot. He's got so many more stuff coming in.
Where's your
The girls are going to start taking over.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's as you really look. If you were over here, his desk on this side, the whole upper part is Naruto, and then around his thing is all Naruto. And then you also go over to the other part. He's got his Dungeons and Dragons that's in my other stuff. My son has taken about a shelf and a half of my stuff. So when I start limiting my stuff, it's because of everything they got. My wife, she talks about how much I have, and she has 3 shelves, 4 shelves, 5 shelves of 12 of them are hers. Yet
So the person that was there that I was going to get it signed was Enmu.
Enmu?
Oh, if you would have had his con pop, which
That'd have been cool.
hey, here's a con pop that just re-released. Was it a couple days ago? They just re-released that con pop.
They did?
Yeah, it was on the Funko Shop.
Damn.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. So I
Because
saw
remember
that and I was
last
like,
time
wow.
that thing was like 90 or $100.
Yep, and now it just had another release.
I didn't think they were supposed to do that with cons.
Well, I'm sure Funko found another case somewhere.
Bradley said he thinks it's still up.
Yeah, if it is, I mean I know there's a lot still that they've been dropping, but a lot of it was all concept, like all the and like I know what GameStop's doing a big thing deal right now is that
I guess maybe I look
what was
like
it? GameStop has all of their GameStop exclusives are what buy one get one or buy two get one free.
Somebody passed by and
But then again, okay, Box Lunch did that, which really had me upset. When I got the
somebody
Naruto
Because
noodles,
it's sold out.
and I like
they said all
went to close the
4-inch
glass,
exclusive
this
pops
guy, like,
that
looked
they
at me
had
for,
their
like, a
exclusive
second,
Box
Yep.
Lunch
but
exclusive pops were $10.
just kept walking.
I took it over there and they're like
He was
$15.
standing
I
there
said,
for a
your
minute.
things is all our exclusives are 10.
And I was
Well,
in the ice
that's
cream
only
aisle.
on the old ones, not the new
My
one.
peripheral, I saw
Naruto
that
Eating
dude
Noodles is
like,
an
coming down
old
the
one.
road.
No, we
And he
just
said,
got
"Don't
that.
know."
You just got the re-release
And
of it.
I was like,
You
back
didn't
Yeah,
get
well, so
to
yeah,
get something.
because like the ones
But
at
I didn't
GameStop, they
turn
have
purposely because I was
everything,
like, what if that
anything
was
that had any convention
And then I
sticker
saw
one they
that he
still
was like
have.
saying
Like
something to the lady, and they
they
kind of
even
like,
have
but I never
Oh,
turned
the
on face.
oh he's
I
looking
don't know
at
if
it.
like maybe
What is it? The
Go over here so I can.
is it the Galactus? I mean, that's the big one, right? The 10-inch one they had. Even that's on clearance. Plus, not
Oh my!
Galactus.
Have you guys seen these? Look at this. Have you seen these?
yes.
The singles?
One
There's no.
singles.
They're commons only. You cannot get the chases or the
What
harder
the
to find
hell?
ones. I found that out is that you can only get the common the original 12 are the only ones you can get.
You didn't
You
like being in the
cannot
top
get any
square
of the
read?
chases.
You had to leave to come back to get to the lower square?
I went click happy and started closing all kinds of stuff.
The duck was bugging you, wasn't it? The duck over here. He was bugging you. This duck was picking on you.
Yeah, they're only
Like, I
1 in
gotta
12.
move.
You're right.
Yeah. So you don't get any of
Put it
the
right
ones
there,
that.
T-Roy. Show us what's in it. You don't have to buy it. Just open it. That's what everybody else does.
And I wonder if they're in black bags still.
T-Roy
Or
can
if you open it,
That's what anybody else would do.
Nope.
they're not in black bags. They're just open. Oh yeah.
There you go. Just in a bag. Popped it out.
Yep.
Waste. What's the point of that? Like if they had the rare ones in there, that would make
That's
sense.
what
'Cause I would try to
yeah.
grab some of the ones, but
Right.
Yeah, because the only rare one I needed for TMNT for the longest time was Leatherhead. I had all the other ones. I just needed Leatherhead, so I caved, bought it off eBay because it was cheaper than buying another box. But then I was like, you know what? I bought it online. Hey, let me just try and see if I can have some luck. One store had 3 left, bought all 3 of them, and it's like, oh. And I pulled it. And I was like, well, there we go. Now I got 2 sets.
But that's why I got out of the sodas, because I got really tired of buying one, not getting the chase, and a bunch of them, even like with Udaraka. I just would rather buy a case and get it. And it's a frustrating thing for me because I don't want to keep chasing it like that. The chase is fun. But when you get to a certain point, I can't do it anymore. I get frustrated by it. It's all right once in a while, just like when they start coming out with tons and tons of chases. They just come out with a couple chases here and there, I'm good with it. When they start coming out with like Demon Slayers now on their 3rd or 4th chase in the line. And then they start like My Hero Academia. I start dropping out when they start coming out with a ton of chases. You lost, T-Roy? You look like you got a weird look.
What? Oh no, somebody just did something stupid outside. I'm waiting for my wife to check out, and I'm like watching outside, and somebody did something stupid, and I'm like,
That pretty much is an everyday thing around here.
No, I mean, I got what?
One of the first lives I've noticed since I switched to LED down here is it always felt like it was so dark in this room without having my ring light on. Now you notice how bright it is back there, and I don't even have the LED light on. It's just the LEDs, the little lights down here. I switched them all to LED.
Makes a difference.
It makes a huge difference. I notice it in my videos and how much brighter they are. Half the time I forget to put the ring light on and I don't even notice.
I actually switched like a month ago for in this room when I record the LEDs to these yellower. You know how like you have some stuff and you can switch different. It's like white,
Yeah,
yellow.
the different molds. Yeah, the two yellows and then bright white.
I went back to the yellow look because the LEDs, man, they're so bright. Like they're just gleaming like you're walking through heaven's door.
Well, that's where it is. If you look back there, I go from being like it was dark to now it almost looks like it's glowing back there.
Oh yeah, it's bright. You can tell the difference.
This is one of the first lives I've really sat here and we've had time and I've looked back there to see the difference of how it actually looks. Reef's still looking at those. You may not be able to tell what they are, but they're right what I put there last time.
I can tell you right now, Walmart's lighting is kicking in right now. Look how great I look.
Hey, if you really want to have fun there while you're waiting on her, go into the changing room. Take a
Fuck
shirt
that.
off
Go play the claw game. I know you gotta have a claw game.
There you go.
You're out of toilet paper in this restroom. Wait and see how quick you get help done.
Claw game. Claw game.
He's got $1.
Got $1. Gonna do.
You get there. It costs $1.50.
There it is.
I'm gonna lose trying to get the Megatron.
Let's go.
Well, actually, I'm gonna try for the Batman. I like the Batman better, anyways.
No. Drum roll. Batman.
Look at it.
Yeah.
You should have went for Coco Melon.
Dang.
So close, yet so far away.
It looked like it was there, dude.
Yeah.
It was. If
Like
there was
the
any
arms,
grab whatsoever,
the arms went limp.
yeah, if it had any grab whatsoever, I would have gotten that. But
Yeah, that looked like it was there on my side.
to the
Yeah.
truck.
No, I'm just playing with my legs.
I don't think I've ever played with them. I just did mine.
Well, because I have this tabletop set, and then I have another set over here because my original one broke. So I got a nice kids version one at Walmart for $8. So that one will hopefully be going up next week.
I need another sticker.
Difference because I had those on because the kid was down here or running around. It doesn't glow as bad.
A sticker?
Yeah, I need it for my office mirror.
Well, I got that Dustin black light that I'm going to be sending you. I'll put it with that when I get.
Yeah, if you can, remember to stick a sticker in there if you got one.
I did find one of the mystery comic packs in Walmart.
Woo!
That's never been touched. It's not even been busted open or anything.
See, I don't see them at our Walmart, but I see them at our Meijer all the time.
I see some.
There's a couple ones that I want to buy.
I looked at them. I was thinking about them the other day, the other day when I was going. I'm like, that would be cool. Maybe pick them up and send them out.
Yeah, 'cause I like the because Meyer. I saw a couple of like 2 or 3 different Venom ones, and I was like, oh, these weren't $10 for what is it, 5 magazines or 5 comics?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
7 for 10 here at Walmart. 7 for 10. But these have the variant ASMs in it. So if you get lucky and pull one of
Oh
those,
wow.
you've made your money back.
But just like everything, I don't sell a lot of it. I do stuff, and more
Oh, I
times
don't sell
than not,
nothing. That's a lie. I sell everything. But I don't buy it to sell it. I buy it and then get tired of it and see if I can open this up. We can do a live
Comic book
comic
opening.
unpacking. Yeah. Something different. Damn, some of these are already are sealed in the seal. Okay. Here we go, guys. Hopefully you can see that. Can you see it? I can't see it. I don't know how to do this best way. How about with this? I'll do this. And then I'll just...
blah, blah, blah.
Okay, the first comic you guys already saw.
Yeah.
Crimson
So
Rain.
this should be a full Star Wars set then. I mean, all
No,
Star Wars.
because this
comic.
is the next.
Woo.
They literally put 2 3-packs inside here, so I gotta open them up. Give me a second. So that's a Carnage Forever.
Yeah, because the ones that we have, it's literally, I think it's just 5 comics that they just shrink wrap together.
Okay, so let's go back to this again. So we have the Carnage Forever.
That's a nice one. See this in the back.
Then we have Who Wants Spider-Woman? Dead. Number 17. Not too bad. Then we have an ASM 85. Doc Ock. And next we have, I think that Carnage is probably the biggest pull so far.
Yeah. They got another 3-pack.
Yeah,
So they're doing the 2 3-packs and then with 1 cover one.
with one written, 1 cover. Okay. Next we have, no cheatings. Okay, we have Sword number 9. Then we have Star Wars Life Day number 1. Oh, and I like this one. It's a Black Cat Infinity Scare Part 3. Cool cover.
Was that supposed to be like a future thing for Han Solo because of the Life Day, showing that he might be dead here in the future? No spoilers.
Who knows? But no big hits, but definitely I'm happy with that Carnage one. That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, cause I want to say, I think that's like, I think when I go to our comic store, I think that's a few bucks. I think that's like five or so. Well, no, it's more than that. I think it's probably closer to 6.
But yeah, that's definitely a cool cover. Okay, now take me off the big screen.
All right.
We're losing viewers by the second.
We only lost 2.
Somebody call 911 and get the ambulance rushed over them.
Yeah.
So sometime this week, I will start premiering my comic videos.
Oh yeah.
I'll be going over my all my slabs and then some of my favorites, and then I'm gonna do like a viewer choice because I'm gonna send some more in to be graded, and I'm gonna have the people who watch comment and tell me which ones they think I should get out of the stack I show them. And then those are the ones I'm going to send in. And we're going to kind of like follow them along and see how long it takes them to get them pressed and cleaned up and graded.
So you haven't did it yet?
No.
Okay.
That's going to be, yeah. I haven't made any videos.
Because I want to do a few of mine, but I don't really know where to send it.
CGC.
CGC, that's the place.
That's the only place. I mean, you can do CBCS, but most places are going to take off 10% off the value because they just don't trust them. And I don't think they look as pretty.
What's your focus when you're collecting comics, T-Roy?
Art. 100% the art. I don't care if it's a comic worth 10 cents. If I love the art, I'll still buy it.
That's how I look at it. If I love that cover, then that's the first thing you're going to see when you look at it is the cover. You can have a terrible story, but if that artwork is phenomenal, hey, I can still display the artwork.
Right, exactly.
The artwork. It's good, but sometimes I also like the story. It was really a torn thing for me when I was collecting all the time because you had Image and Valiant. Valiant had the better story that you wanted to read to just know what was going on. But Image, oh Lord, with those comics when they were first coming out and how awesome they looked.
Well, you had the best artists in the America and Europe were doing those. Of course, they're going to be amazing looking.
I mean, there was a lot of them. I mean, they were just downright amazing. But Valiant had a way better story, and it was more of intertwined everything through. It was a whole big universe, all of everything connected. So it was really weird. I enjoyed it. I always talk about going back and getting some of the first Valiants just to reread the story because I thought it was amazing.
You should. They're like 10 cents each. They have no value. They died and they've never came back. But that's true on some of the old Image stuff too. But Valiant there's no value in Valiant.
Biggest mistake I ever made as a collector. Turok the Dinosaur Hunter. I ordered 100 of those before they ever come out.
Oh, with that foil cover, with them jumping up. That was a beautiful comic. Great comic, great story.
But I
failed
thought
miserably.
It was big. You got the chromium card for ordering 100, so I ordered 100 of them. And my Lord, that comic tanked so bad.
What's up, Diamond? Appreciate you
I couldn't make
by.
my money back selling the chromium card and selling each one of those comics for a nickel that I could get out of them. I lost so much money doing that.
Well, that was also when the comic market fell right after that happened. Yep. Valiant is somewhat to blame, in my opinion, on that because those Valiant comics were so expensive for so long, and then people realized like these just aren't as good as we think they are, and they just went. Shoo.
They stopped right at the end. They were like Turok. Some of that stuff they had got through their main story where they were intertwined. They had done the Unity storyline and everything. And then after that big thing together, where they had all their stuff, the rest of the world started falling apart. They didn't keep it linked. They didn't have a good track record. They started trying to grow to sell so much more. And they went with what everybody else was doing and mass producing it.
I can tell you right now, it was today, there was an Exo Man of War. I loved Exo Man of War. I liked the story of it and everything. And back when I originally collected, back in the 90s, when that came out, that was like $180 book. And they literally had it in their dollar comics today. Wow. And I'm like, oh my God, how have the mighty fallen?
Do you remember Solar, Man of the Atom, number 10?
Yep, I remember. I like Solar. I liked Ray. I liked, what was the other guy's name?
Comic books, Diamond.
Yeah, Solar Man of the Atom 10, I liked it. It was different. I'd never seen it. It was a crushed black velvet cover, and if you touched it, you destroyed it. You'd leave a fingerprint on it. You had to handle it from the back. You couldn't touch the cover.
A velvet cover?
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, it was a flocked comic. A flocked comic is what it was.
A flocked
destroyed
comic?
the Earth and basically the entire universe. It was all black.
So is it expensive to send these off?
Just 1 second. Okay. To send it off?
Because I think some of my favorites from the 90s that I bought, they're probably worth nothing, dude. But I don't mind that. If I could still case them up.
Here's what we need to do, Reef. we need to do a comic live.
Okay.
And that way you can have all your comics and we can go through them together, and people will watch the hell out of that just to see what comics you have. And I can go through and tell you, yes, you should get that one. No, you shouldn't. How much, because the big thing is getting them graded. It's roughly $25 a comic.
Okay.
But to get it pressed, which most comics will really need, it costs about $15 each. So, but if you don't need it pressed, that saves you a lot of money. But yeah, on average, $40 a comic. But when you're talking about, like, I sent in my Hulk 340. Unless somehow it catches on fire on the way in there to get checked, that $40 is going to add at least $120 to the value.
Okay.
So in that way, in that sense, it's great. But if you're wanting to just display them and you want to put them in a slab to display, a good comic display will run you $30. So it's almost worth it to have a slab just for that. In that situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely can do a live. We can sit there and talk about it, and I can gather up the ones that I'm planning on trying to get sent in. Because I got the first Ronin number 5. I got one of the.
I'm gonna try and work on that tonight. Then, like some kind of idea for that live and get that going, because that's my only wall that's not complete in here. Is my comic book wall.
Guys, I throw this out there. Next week I can't be here because it's my daughter's birthday. The only day I can take her out is Sunday. That would be a great idea for the NFO next week, because the three of you guys are way more comics. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. And do it like that as a comic.
Well, then in that case, Pop House, you have a mission. You are to go to a comic book store this week and buy one comic, just one, no matter the price, and talk about it next time we see you, so we can get you back into comics. Everybody thinks that's fair, right? I mean, a comic, a dollar comic even.
I will throw the two comics I had that were the highest priced comics I had. You'll know them as soon as I tell you. Incredible Hulk number 180 and 181.
Mama J.
You know what those were?
Hey, Mama J.
Yeah, just a couple of grand. That's it.
First appearance of Wolverine. I had those. Wolverine used to be my guy. I had all his stuff. Had a ton of the X-Men. Was always into him. I had everything. Lobo for the longest time.
Oh, with the rumor of them making a Lobo movie, Lobo's starting to become hot again. That freaking Taylor Swift rumor has ruined my X-Men collection, because I'm trying to get all of the X-Men, and 130, which is the first appearance of Dazzler, is now a $300 freaking book out of nowhere just because it's rumored Taylor Swift might play her.
My bad. I should have said it.
Are you the one that started that rumor?
I may or may not have said it here on the NFL. I don't know. Who knows?
Diamond, I am definitely excited. I think Hugh Jackman did great. I was not happy with the story they followed in Fox. I like Wolverine. I never understood why they redid that origin. I liked his original origin way better.
Yeah,
I didn't realize they did that origin in comics. I've been out of it for a while. But I am a huge Wolverine fan. I liked it better when Sabretooth was his brother.
Hey, don't forget the new Wolverine in his Christmas sweater with the Bah Humbug is hitting stores.
So when is this Deadpool 3 supposed to come out?
Well, now with the writer's strike and everything, you don't know. Everything's on hold.
Yeah, it's on hold.
They were starting to film it.
The rumors are now.
I didn't think those writers were involved in that. I thought it was like lower budget writers.
All writers.
Yeah. What?
So everything is on hiatus.
Wow. Everything that you're seeing that's coming out new are people who cross the picket line. Like the American Horror Story that's getting ready to come out. People are going to say it's probably going to ruin the franchise because they crossed the picket line. Beyond the fact that Kim Kardashian's in it, that's just an added bonus to ruin it. But
that's definitely killing.
God, I like that show too.
I did too.
Which one?
But when I found out they were going to cross the picket line,
I've never seen it.
As a union guy, it's hard for me to watch stuff when they cross the picket line like that.
I'm not even a pro-union guy. The idea of unions is great, but sometimes they can be just as bad as not having a union. But in my opinion, you don't cross the damn line. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You stick together. End of story.
Yeah.
I'm a scab, so I'm on the other end. I'll leave it at that. I'm a scab, so.
I've already told Bradley the nurses and them are about ready to strike with going on. I told Bradley even if we don't strike, I'll walk with him. It's just the point of right now, like I was just talking about earlier, not trying to get at the corporate greed. How many trillions of dollars do these great big corporations have to make when we have people working for them that are homeless, that are on welfare? It's just the corporate greed nowadays, and we've begun to justify it, that it's all right that these companies make. What's too much? You know,
Nothing.
People,
they need that gold yacht. You gotta forget we're in the culture right now that somebody can go on TV, brag about being a thief and a bully and freaking straight up criminal, and think it's cool to mock the fact that they have porcelain gold 13 15 karat gold toilet seats, and we're great about it. We're like, oh, that's a great person. Like, no, you're a piece of shit. Give it back to some people.
People forget we in the Funko community is the biggest thing is we've all stuck together. We've all helped each other. That's what makes this community great. You realize what it is. You know, we're always willing to. If T-Roy told me today, hey, I need that. If I got it, here you go, T-Roy. As soon as I knew, I send you what I got that you need. We stick together.
I think I seem to remember sending somebody like a really expensive turtle pop once because they said they needed that.
This guy right here.
Oh yeah, that's right. See,
hey, what's up?
Proof is in the pudding, though. I'm just saying that people talk the talk, but nobody walks the walk sometimes. But we see it here all the time.
People in this community walk the walk. We don't just talk the talk. How many times, you know, like I said, we do it back and forth when we know somebody needs it. It's like, here you go. I've got stuff. I've given stuff. It's just the way it goes. And that's the beautiful
Okay, guys.
part.
Well,
I give you a big thumbs up.
I don't want to, but I'm going to get off of here because we are almost home and I'm going to have to hook up all the internet.
All right.
I will be good. Next week. It will be on my channel.
Okay, yours? All right.
And my Muppet Christmas Carol ones by then because I want to show them off because that is my favorite Christmas. If I watch at least 3 times during the Christmas and then probably once non-Christmas. And she I don't think she likes it. Great time. Sorry I was late. Sorry I had issues. I seem to be like that seems to be my
I hope you can hear him because it's gone.
He cut off. Well, hey, T-Roy, thank you for stopping by. We will see everybody. We will be T-Roy's channel. I gotta see if I can play him out. We'll be at T-Roy's channel next Sunday talking comics. So, and all a bunch of fun stuff. So, on that note, hey, I mean, we can talk about what we got going on. I know I still gotta go get dinner. Thankfully, I'm off tomorrow, but I know I don't have too much going on. I got some news that I will be moving next Sunday. So next Sunday you will see another backdrop. Won't be nothing fabulous, but just slowly getting everything kind of rearranged and resituated for my life. So
that's a good thing, though. That is an awesome.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
Damn, I missed T-Roy sliding out of here.
Yeah.
He kind of froze and locked out.
I had to eat my egg roll, man.
I don't blame you. I know. So I'm thinking in 2 weeks, if everybody's good with it, because T-Roy's going to take next week and I should be back. Sorry, it's just my daughter's birthday is the 9th, and with work, I can't.
There ain't nothing but a chicken wing, man. That's what we're here for.
So the next week I will take it, and I'm going to try to put some good stuff together. We're going to have some giveaways in 2 weeks. We're going to do some crazy stuff, and I want to get back to having some fun stuff with the lives. Hopefully, if I'm working still, it'll be huge. If I'm not working, I might have to keep it a little bit down, but we're going to do some fun stuff, bring it back to Pop House. I got a little bit of stuff going on, some pickups in that. I'm going to go try to do a little run around, maybe show Trent that you got to film when you're out looking around. Yeah. People like that stuff.
I mean, I don't know if anybody's a fan of, so I know you had not Teen Titan, Attack on Titan. I saw the new weird guy with the big hammer. And I saw that. I was like, man, I like some of these pops, but Funko needs to put a grip on their pricing. Because a 6-inch pop now costs as much as a 10-inch pop used to cost. I mean, it's 30. If it's not a standard 4-inch pop, that's $12, or if it's an exclusive, it's $15. It goes directly to $25 to $35 to $50, and that's getting ridiculous. Especially when I'm seeing action figures and everything else that's 20, 25, but look how much more detailed they are.
Right, you're hitting in the head. What was I talking about? Why we getting some of the Band Prestos? I bought that Vegeta for $13, and I could get some of those Band Prestos, and you're going and buying Funkos for $15 and $20 now. At $15 and $20, I can be buying a Band Presto that is so much more detailed and looks so much cooler. I like the Funko, don't get me wrong, and that has been the thing. We're toy collectors. We have fun with this. But, man, at some point in time, that was my fear. We talked about this a year ago, is Funko outpricing themselves.
And they jumped quick.
That moment that I just got that thing I got for me and Bradley there, $50. It was like 42 or 48. I can't remember.
Yeah, what's up with that? Because I went to Target 2 days ago. My Target for the very first time put out every black light that they have now. Like all the new Spider-Man black lights.
Yep, all the new Spider-Man.
Even the big one that I need the Groot of. All right, I picked the 2-packs up, and I bring them to the price checker. $29.99. I mean, why?
That's
$10 jump.
$49.
That's
because they went from. Yep, and they went from. I noticed it because when I got the 2 new Demon Slayer Target exclusives, that those are $15 a piece. So I was like, all right, well they're $15 a piece instead of the 12, but yet I'm like, I think the Miles Morales was a $12 pop.
Yeah,
and that's still that's still a Target exclusive. But I'm like, if that's gonna be a $12 pop, why is this 2-pack $30? Shouldn't it be $24.99?
What happened?
Well, either way it was always $19 for a 2-pack. I don't know how they were doing it. I guess because you got 2, they were making them $10 each or whatnot. But dude, they're a $10 difference now, and I'm
just gonna wait. I mean, I don't really like the new Spider-Man black lights. I mean, if I could, I would take the 10-inch. The 10-inch is cool. I would take the Gwen Stacy and the Spider-Man 99. And I would like to make that a 2-pack. I haven't seen the movie.
The T-shirt bundle I was wanting.
What happened?
Yeah.
They used to be $29. Now they're $49. $20 price increase.
I didn't see how much the T-shirt was. I didn't price the T-shirt because I was so pissed that the 2-pack was $30.
The T-shirts are, I think they're 25 or 30. Because I know at GameStop a T-shirt bundle is $32.
I really like how that dot guy looks in the black light, though.
And he's got a glow. That's what's the cool part.
I'm telling you, Funko's just about ready, especially with the cost of everything, they're about ready to price themselves out to be buying them.
Yo, quick draw.
Quick draw made it. Holy cow.
What is up?
Showing up towards the end.
Just, a couple little things here. We got some pickups. About the Demon Slayer for Miss K. And then I got some other guy stopped in here with a beard and dropped off some stuff. I need to make a video of that one yet. Haven't done that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we're supposed to go shopping tomorrow to put groceries in here. Depending on how bad I cry about that, I might stop in the mall just to do a little running around. Because somebody told my daughter about some hats that I have to take. The same guy that stopped by the house. So now she's asking if she can go check out those hats. T-Roy's back.
No.
Oh, I heard you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Live and in living color.
I have internet. Yay.
That's pretty much what I have going on this week. A little bit of that. The video from that guy. I got the video I just did with her Demon Slayer wave. And then a hunt maybe. And then back to work and see what happens. And then my daughter's birthday. And hopefully the next week I'm still working. Who knows? Because that expires on the 14th.
And then Reef, you still working on your premiere?
Yeah, I was gonna wait on y'all's boxes, but I don't know. It just would have added more. But I think adding more might ruin it because I think my races are only 100 spots. So if like 10 people got a shitload right, and then a few more people got a couple right, you know, the 100 spots are going to go over. Because like I told you already, I got like 12, 13 that I need to put out. So, you know, it adds up. So if I overdo it, I probably won't have enough spots in the race. Because one of them premieres, you guys kicked ass, dude. Like, almost everybody got, like, you know, some right.
Yeah. They're fun when I can get there, but work is right now, unfortunately, you hate to put it this way and explain it. The people are getting upset. They're getting towards that strike. They're thinking about it. So what do? They start sending a little bit more crap down the line, and our quality won't send it. So they send it into repair. And some idiot took the repair job just recently. So we're supposed to ship it 95% off the end of quality. And when quality won't turn it because it's junk, and we're doing 50 to 55%, some idiot's building the cars, not the people that are. So I'm doing 20 people's job and redoing everything. They're just throwing the parts on, thinking that they're sticking it to the company. And it's not the company. The bosses aren't down there running their butt off. It's me. They don't realize they're just sticking it to another union employee, fellow guy. So literally, we went from 90% ship rate to the last week to we were 50, 55%. So, yeah.
My comic book wall, I'm trying to do something in place of it because I'm trying to make a room tour video as well. And I don't want to do a room tour video with a blank wall. So when I get done with this wall, like it's my comic book wall at the end game because that's what I want it to be. But when I fill it in real quick with something else, because that's the only wall that's not done, I'm going to do a room tour video, which is going to be very soon because I only have one more thing to hang up there on the wall. And so that's the blacklight, the room tour, and there was something else. Oh, yeah. I dug into my card collection, and I think I'm going to do another card video. Just like open up some stuff I got stashed that are sealed. Just keep doing that every once in a while. Do like a sealed opening of something, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, whatever it is. So I'm going to do something. If anybody's listening in chat and you got a YouTube channel, I need your sticker because I have a part 2 office mirror sticker that I want to do. Because I have a little pile already. So I just need a few more to do that video. So
Scared me when you did the first one. I'm like, I thought he had both of my stickers.
I do, but I saved the other one for part 2.
Okay. Right, that's why you scared me when you did that. I'm like going, I thought he had both of them.
Yeah, you gave me piles of them. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going live tonight, Fortnite, so that's definitely coming up.
What time you doing that? The last time I told you I got on had it all downloaded, was waiting for you.
Did you? I know I seen Extreme. Extreme even he was sending invites, and I was like, dang, he's finally on, and I'm not ready. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get off here. I'm gonna eat because I got Chinese delivered while we were doing this, and go Fortnite live. Hit that up a little bit. The
There you
last
go.
Fortnite live I did got me like 100 hours, dude. So I mean, why not? That's the only thing I'm lacking right now is hours.
I second that. I haven't done enough lives. It's really weird because I've been over 3,000 watch hours many a times, but then all of a sudden, because work has kicked in, life has kicked in, I haven't done the lives and I went to 3 videos a week instead of 7 videos a week because I just can't keep popping them out with having to do stuff, 10 hours a day at work and then families. Y'all know that. It gets to be too much. Someday I need to get on and do more of these lives.
Yeah, I need a quick draw sticker. I do think I do have one on my sticker table, but I need one for in here too, man.
Badass cover.
Need to get around and do another sticker swap type thing. Send a bunch
Yeah,
to
you too.
one
You
place.
too, T-Roy. Don't forget. I need your
I
sticker.
literally, that's why I went in the other room to see if I could find out where any of my, because I only have like 7 left of my stickers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to order some.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Umpty was talking about doing another sticker swap here shortly.
I did see that, but I don't understand what it is. Like,
So what it is, I was part of the last one. So what you do is you have to send in whatever the fee is, and that's pretty much. So say if there's 80 people, or say like there's 50 people, you got to buy 50 stickers, and then that covers so everybody will get your sticker. If you'll get one of yours, and then there's like a fee on top of that if you want additional of that one. That's how I got my stickers last, and it was comparable to everybody else's that's selling stickers online. You send in your one design, or you get a. The more you buy, the bigger discount you get, but you got to have at least enough to cover the swap, which I think was like 15 or $20. And so you get everybody who joined, you get their sticker, and then if you want extra, you just pay a little more to get more of your sticker.
So I send him my design of a sticker that hasn't been circulated yet.
Yep.
He makes it. I pay him, and I get everyone else's that's in the thing sticker.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll get whoever's in there, and then if you pay like an extra like 10, I think it was like between like 10 to $20 more, you get more of your sticker.
See, if whoever hasn't done it yet needs to do it quick because I think he's doing the Halloween one.
Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't take long for them to get it done. But if he wants it by Halloween, then yeah.
Right on.
So message him because I did the last one. So
because I do have a design I need done.
And the stickers he gets done are pretty good quality. I like it.
I don't buy anywhere else other than Sticker Mule.
I basically have my local guy make them up for me. I walk in, they're the same price. Just send it the thing. They're just little ones. I've never did the bigger ones like you guys.
Dude, I spilled soda on like 13 of mine from Sticker Mule, and it looked like nothing happened to them.
That's good.
They still stuck. They don't have stains on them. They wiped right off. It was awesome. So I've just stuck with them. Plus, they always have deals going on. I need to get more NFO hologram ones.
It's the thing of you're like me, and that's one thing about our group. We're loyal to a fault. Once we find somebody that treats us right and is good to us, we don't care. We're staying there because they're good to us.
Stick to
you know
it.
what? I might save $5 over here, but you know what? They've always been good to me, and that $5 doesn't mean anything over the loyalty. We're all that way. That's what makes a group and why we stick the way we do. I go down there, tell the guy what I need. He knew I needed them. I went down the one day, said, hey, look, this didn't happen. I didn't get them done. But here's 300 for free. I'm still doing your 1,000. I'm sorry I got pushed back. I got this done, so you have them for your show. I'm like, cool. So I ended up with 1,300 for the price that he charged me for the 1,000. just because. And that's why I stay here.
We need to get some Pop House and So Blessed shirts, man. You guys got to come up with something like that.
Some year I need to do that. Maybe that'll be one of my Christmas things this year. Is I go out and have some shirts made.
Well, I was talking to Crid's Collectibles. He has a custom hat, and I'm like, that's what I want. I want to do a custom hat. I love hats, and I think
you can get that.
He's got the new Air, and I'm like, dude.
Go small.
Hey, listen, a hat's harder than you think. You see all my logos that I put out there or show you my stickers, dude. All these hat places that actually like knitted in there, they will not touch none of my logos, and it's not because of the weed thing. They specifically send me back an email saying it's too complex. Like it winds up being like an iron-on. All these other hat companies, you know what I mean? I would love a really nice stitched hat, but no one seems to be able to do it.
Grandpa hat.
Yeah. I do want to say thank you guys all for stopping by. I had fun. My work phone's about to die, so I'm about to lose internet. So, hey, I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you, chat, for being here. I mean, we've been steady at the 8 to 10 people. So, we got T-Roy is next Sunday, same time. We're talking comics.
No, different batch.
Yeah. So he's gonna school us on some comics. So we're gonna have fun with that. Oh. On that note, any last thing you guys need to say out there?
Just appreciate you guys coming.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
All right, peace.
Take it easy.